Well, for the second time in 2 weeks, government funding has expired, leading to a shutdown.
A new budget deal did make its way through the Senate early this morning. Late last night, Republican Senator Rand Paul repeatedly objected to calls for a vote. He did so to protest what he is calling runaway government spending. So that is why the midnight deadline passed and the government shut down. Senate bill is now being debated in the House. Some Democrats are saying they're not going to vote yes unless they get assurance the House will set a date to vote on a DACA immigration deal. Mary McGuire is watching all of these developments. Again, they're happening right now. She'll join us with more on the debate coming up at 5.
Several Twin Cities parents are shocked, even scared, after learning why the principal of their middle school was arrested. Christopher Endicott can be seen here sprinting by our camera after bonding out of the Dakota County Jail yesterday. He's a principal at Century Middle School in Lakeville, but has been on administrative leave since last month, following accusations that he accessed private documents of employees in the Apple Valley School District. Endicott is also facing a misdemeanor stalking charge. Apple Valley police say he was stalking the lead detective on the case. They added that he has several other victims as well, some that he has been stalking for years. Jeff Wagner has more on how parents are feeling.
Like a sprinter out of the gate, Chris Endicott dodged questions and cameras moments after he bonded out of the Dakota County Jail. But there's no running from the stalking charge. That's left parents scared at the Lakeville Middle School, where he is the principal.
I'm fearful for, what he's done or could have done.
Back in January, police suspected Endicott was stalking several people, even breaking into their homes to gather personal information. They got a search warrant to put a tracking device on his car, which police say showed he was actually parked outside the lead detective's home.
That obviously frightened and disturbed our investigator who, lives with his family.
Captain Nick Francis believes Endicott found the detective's name and later his address through a search warrant.
It scares me. I can't imagine that he would stalk police officers.
On several occasions, the court documents state that Endicott would drive around or even just park right outside the Apple Valley Police Department and not even go inside. Investigators believe he was watching, even recording the personal vehicles of detectives.
They don't deserve to live in fear, and they certainly don't deserve someone who's being investigated for some very significant crimes to be hanging out at their home or even here at the police department without a reason to be here.
Earlier this week, police executed a search warrant at Endicott's house. Court documents state they took several electronic devices, even personal mail belonging to other people.
I've spoken to a number of victims who have been stalked by him, and they are scared to death of him.
Now, police expect more charges to be filed once they've gone through the evidence from the search warrant. They say that could include stalking, identity theft, and financial exploitation.
With a possible teacher strike looming in St. Paul, we are hearing from community members who say they're planning to step up.
A community comes together in times that are good, times that are hard, and in times that are bad, and they work together in good faith to make sure that we're prioritizing our children.
Superintendent Joe Gothard expressing optimism about reaching a deal before Tuesday's strike date. Union leaders say the key issues are class sizes and support services for students who speak English as their second language. Some community members say they're going to open safe sites where students can go if schools do close. Eastside Freedom Library is one of those spots.
I think it's not only important that kids have a space, but that kids have an opportunity to continue their learning. They don't need to have a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks of a disruption in the learning process.
Two sides are scheduled to continue talks through the weekend. The school district does have a plan to provide meals to kids at schools if a strike does happen.
A proposed light rail extension to the northern suburbs is facing oppositions from the railroad that owns the corridor. Today, state officials will travel to Texas to plead their case. BNSF says it doesn't want passenger trains on the line for safety reasons and say it could interfere with freight traffic. The Blue Line would run 13 miles from Minneapolis through the cities of Robbinsdale, Golden Valley, Crystal, Brooklyn Park, and Brooklyn Center. The railroad told planners in a letter it will not go forward with any discussion of passenger rail alongside its freight trains. Supporters say the Blue Line is a critical piece of the Twin Cities economy.
I think we're already starting to see a number of businesses really identify both the intersection of highway and transit investments in the northwest suburbs as a great place to do business, as a great place to locate their businesses.
State officials will travel to BNSF headquarters in Texas today in hopes of resolving the impasse.
Schools in Duluth are making a change to the required reading list, removing 2 classic novels with racial slurs. The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn and To Kill a Mockingbird will not be used in English classes next year. The district says it wants to be considerate to all students. That decision announced last week following years of concern shared by parents, students, and community groups.
It's very important that we do address race and racism in our schools as part of what we do.
The books will still be available. They're not taking them out of the schools for optional reading.